In this recap episode, we got burnt pistons, out around sleeves, no prep asphalt drag racing, flat tires, and an $11,500 side bet. Hey, welcome back. So, I'm just going to get a couple of these recap episodes out because Protree Videos in Toronto took some deadly videos, and we're going to link his stuff down below. So you're going to go check him out. I'll leave his subscribe stuff at the end of this video also, so you can check that out. So we went to Grandbend for a no prep race, but before we were able to get there, we were testing at our airport. I had used injectors in the motor at the time, and one of the coils failed or wasn't working. So number 6 cylinder leaned out pretty good, and you can see the old hole in the piston there. So the rest of them look pretty good. So I pulled the sleeve out with that homemade puller that I showed in the last video. So here's a quick picture of it again. I actually didn't talk about sleeves in the last video, so I'm just going to do a quick overview because some guys in the comments had some questions. So this sleeve is press fit into the bore, but it also has this ring on the top that's slightly bigger. So that ring sits in the deck. And then also, this is what a piston should look like. There should not be a giant gash down the side. It's a CP Carrillo piston new. So this is going back in the motor. So I had sleeves from 2 years ago that I had pulled out of the motor, and we were kind of in a rush before the race. So I pulled that sleeve out, the bad one, took a used sleeve that I knew used to be in round still, and to size kind of, and just push that in its place. So doing that, the sleeve doesn't stay circular. It's not a lot, but we're talking thousandths of an inch, but it's enough that you lose ring seal. I had a used piston, used rings, used sleeves, so I just threw it all together. 35 psi cranky compression. I had ball honed all the rest of the cylinders when they were out because I had low cranky compression on all of them. And those ones came back to about 75. Not the best numbers. We talked about that last time. So these are kind of the issues we were going through. But it worked out good that we could test beforehand because we have to travel so far. Because 16 hours is a long drive just to show up, unload, go into first round, which is how a lot of the races work. But I kind of look for that 2-day thing so that we could kind of make a weekend of it, because it's kind of like our camping, and this is our holidays kind of thing. So we got to Grandbend. Here's what the surface looks like. It's on like a runway or the back half of a road course kind of. It's not the best surface. It's got a bump halfway down. First pass, across the car up pretty good, and it was all good. Just lifted or whatever. A few passes later, they were all saying make sure you throw your chutes because it's a really short shutdown. I had to pedal it around that bump because it kind of upset the chassis, and then when I got back in it, I rolled into it and got out of it. And in my head, I was like, yeah, we're not going that fast. So I didn't throw chutes. And then I'm trying to slow down, and I'm watching this little runway run out of room, and it was kind of at that point where you're like, could still throw the chutes right now. Like if you're gonna pull out into traffic and you're like, oh, I still had time to go, but then you sit there and then now you don't have time to go. So I didn't end up throwing the chutes, and by the time I could have rethrown the chutes, it was too late. We were like, it wouldn't even open probably, but so I got a little bit too much brake bias in the fronts. My pads are a little too aggressive for these little tiny donut tires. So yeah, we squared off the tire and just ground a hole right through it. And so I made the turn on the rim and just stuffed it into the grass. And so that was the start of that was our Saturday. So we didn't make the shootout that night because we were running around the pits trying to find tires because I didn't have a spare tire. So I bought some Mickey Thompson Sportsmans, which they look like a winter tire off a bracket racer that was at the track. So protree video is the one that. So if you want to see the actual full video, just go over to his YouTube channel, and it's like a 2-hour video. It's got all the glasses. If you like small tire, big tire, it's got modern muscle. It's got all the bike class. It's got everything. So go check his stuff out. Here's an interview that he does. We were tired. Like I drove that 16-hour drive, and we stopped and we stayed in a motel kind of on the way, and just garbage hotel, hard bed, couldn't sleep anyways. Should have just kept driving, but you could kind of see that I'm tired. It's too early. Didn't sleep.
Let's go. Let's go. Just saying, you guys race a lot down the state?
Yeah, closer that way. Anyways.
Yeah. So it's your first Canadian no prep, I guess?
Yeah, I guess so.
You guys doing a lot of racing down south, so that's pretty cool. This car looks amazing though. Like that last hit there looked pretty good.
We're getting a hold of it, I guess.
Yeah.
I've been struggling for like 2 years with it. It used to be nitrous, and we swapped over to ProCharger.
So it's a new ProCharger setup for this car, right?
Yeah,
So what is it exactly?
it's a small block Chevy with SB2 heads, so it's 427. So
Oh.
NASCAR heads, and then F1X12, but it's not turned up because we just keep losing ring compression. Like every time we compression test it, it's just lower and lower. So
Okay.
just milking it for.
Nice. How long have you had this car?
I got this car in like 2007.
Okay.
Field for $80.
Oh no! Like, was it a stock car or was it a race car?
Yep, no, it's stock.
Stock?
Leaf springs went through the trunk and everything.
Like legit field car.
Yeah.
Nice.
Once we went into eliminations, I just left the car alone because the car was working good. I get in that spot where I should be pushing myself more, but I'll be like cars going A to B, and I've kind of always just been that A to B guy. But I got to learn to like kind of sneak up on the tune-up, maybe put some more power in, learn some things. Sit back, relax, watch some passes.
Guys, number 2. Watch the color black. So watch to your left.
Yeah, you're right. Brian, yeah.
And what's your name?
Brian.
Brian. Okay.
Waji. So you gonna jump or what?
Hey?
You gonna jump or what?
No, heads up.
Heads up?
We're racing like men.
All right. Gentleman's agreement? Okay, all right. All right.
And that means I can't jump, otherwise I'll look like the worst guy in Canada.
It's on camera.
Yeah,
All right, gentleman's agreement. No chasing. Outlaw class. All right, Wadji in the Super Street car up against the Street Machine. Finals. We got our old friend Mike in the Camel Hawk versus our new friend, the Pro Charge Nova. Winner of this faces Frank in the GTR for the finals. Yeah, he crossed the line.
So here's what was going on at the start line that I had no idea was even happening.
You guys count on that? Yeah, we count. It's good. If it's short, whatever, I'll take it. But it's 57.
I'm putting it all together. I counted theirs.
Count it. If you counted theirs, count ours. If you counted theirs, count ours.
I don't know.
That's another 150, yeah. So 57. They're good.
Yeah.
5,700.
57. Okay, buddy.
57.
Straight as fuck, man.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, I ain't doing no fucking.
I never went to school.
No bullshit there, bro. Straight up.
Sometimes the money's the fence ball, bro. You count it off.
Yeah, fucking count it. That's why we count together. If it's good, it's all together.
It's good. It's good.
It's good.
So what? That's 11.4, right?
11.4.
Yeah, the payout totals were 11.5. Yeah.
So this
It's a big
one
race.
race is the entire fucking today.
It's a big race.
Wait, what was the payout on everything?
11.5. We matched the payout.
Someone's gotta match that. Okay. What do we match?
What do you want? Another $100 each
To make it even?
Okay.
Let's do it.
What about $50 each?
Is it 50?
It's 50 each. Or matches the total payout, right?
Who's got
I got a 20.
I want to
That's good.
Oh, Junie B with the fucking
50-50, all right?
50-50.
Okay, there you go. 11.5. Another two.
You're 11.5, 11.5.
Yeah, what am I at? I'm 22.50 now, right?
Yeah, 11.50.
You want me to 22.50? 22.50. 11,500. Let's go. Here goes. God, dude, you both fucking. We know big stack. Fuck that, no,
$5 up, somebody.
We got 22.50.
All right, here it is, the big finals. We got Frank in the GTR. Frank K in the GTR against Green Nova. It's gonna be one hell of a race. Chases the race, baby. Frank takes it. Frank wins Outlaw and the side pot. What a jump.
A couple things that I learned from this race here. First was I took the right lane every time that I tested because everybody said the right lane was worst. So I wanted to make sure that I was fast in the right lane. Eliminations, every time I drew a chip, I was in the right lane. I was getting more data in the right lane, which has the giant bump. In my head, I was going to give it to him, but we still pulled chips and then I got it. So then I was like, okay, I have an upper hand. So I took the left lane. I should have put more power in because I was in the left lane. I had timing pulled out for that dip so that it wouldn't upset the car, which I should have put back in before we went up because I knew I was in the left lane, but I left it. Dumb mistake on my part. So yeah, I lost all the money for those guys betting too because I didn't even know, and I felt super bad that like that's a lot of money. That was more than the payout. Like the payout was 3,000, and they're betting 5,700 up there. So it's pretty cool that guys would like the first time meeting anybody, they would actually put money on you. Not cool that I lost for them, but I didn't go in there telling everybody I was gonna win. I was just there having fun. Hopefully this year we'll go faster on that surface. Thanks for watching. Make sure you go check out Protree videos. They got lots of stuff going on in Toronto area. We're gonna come back with a couple more recaps. I got some stuff going on in the garage right now, making some parts. So those videos will come up. We got the block back, so the engine's gonna get built, and yeah, we got to get into racing, and we'll keep rolling from here. Thanks, guys.